Well, we are back out here at Megan's Landing, and we've got not one, but two different home builders to look at. You've got this one right here behind me. It's Ashton Woods. This is a very nice single-story house. It's very open, and one of the things I have never seen before in a model home, or even just a house at this price point, is a wine cellar. Yeah, it's got a little wine area with its own door and everything in it. Maybe not quite a cellar, but I think it's really cool. And that's coming from someone who doesn't drink wine, doesn't really like to drink wine, but I think it's a cool feature in the house. And the other builder we're gonna be checking out here is going to be Coventry Homes that you see here behind me. Both of these builders offer homes on both 50-foot and 70-foot lots. So you've got some good options here. The Coventry one is one of the smaller homes, but that is okay because it still has a decent amount of space, decent number of bedrooms, and we're gonna go check those out. So stay tuned, you don't wanna miss them. And at the end of this video, I'm also going to be covering some of the current pricing of the homes that both of these builders are building out here in Megan's Landing, as well as the current incentives. So you'll wanna stick around for that. But also, if you haven't already, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button so that you'll be the first to see, another model home or learn about living in San Antonio, Texas. But for now, let's get out of this summer-like spring heat and inside where there's some air conditioning and check out these beautiful houses here. All right, well, thank you so much for checking out these homes with me. I know I normally film the ending of these at these model homes, but I was running out of battery on the camera, so I'm here at my desk and I wanted to share with you those pricing, the availability, and the incentives with you as I promised at the beginning of this video. So let me switch over to my desktop so you can see my screen. I want to share it with you so you can see it firsthand, but please keep in mind that the pricing, availability, and the incentives that you're about to see can and will change at the builder's discretion. So the current incentives and pricing that you see is not going to be what it is in maybe 6 months or 12 months or whenever you're watching this video anytime down the road. So let me get this camera flipped over for you onto the desktop, and we are taking a look at Ashton Woods first. This was a pop-up that they had on their website, and they say right now that they have rates as low as 3.75%, which is a fixed interest rate, incredibly low compared to the 6.5% interest rates that we're seeing across the nation right now. They're also giving up to $7,000 in closing cost assistance and price reductions on their quick move-in homes. So again, that's just for illustrative purposes, but I wanted to share that with you because it's pretty phenomenal. So out here in Megan's Landing, there's 50-foot and 70-foot lots. So I'm not going to show you, I'm not going to talk a whole lot about all of the pricing and stuff. So if you want to see that as I'm scrolling, please feel free to pause the video. There's a lot here to cover, and I don't want to keep you too much longer because I know it's already been a long video, but these are the starting prices of these home plans on the 50-foot lots. So I'm going to keep scrolling down a little bit here. And again, please know that they are a little bit customizable whenever you're starting to build these. And then here are some that are currently available, complete with construction, that you can purchase right now. You can see you've got the plan names as well as the pricing, and then all of the details down below for these homes. So that was the 50-foot lots. Let me get over to the 70-foot lots for you, because of course those home prices are just a little bit different. They're a little bit higher. They've got a few move-in homes available as long as it loads. There's that fun pop-up again. All right, so they've got 6 different plans. And again, I'm not gonna sit here and share. If you want to look at all the details on these home plans, feel free to pause the video and look at your discretion there. But they've got a few different plans here that they will build. And then let's look at their quick move-ins. They've got 3 of them. Again, these homes are move-in ready and just waiting for someone to come buy them. Probably got some of the best deals out there is on these homes that are complete with construction. And of course, if you want to ensure you have something because you maybe have a little bit longer of a timeline, then definitely worth building something from the ground up. So let's take a look now at Coventry Homes. They're of course the other builder here in Megan's Landing for this specific section of the neighborhood. Couldn't find too much in the way of their current incentives, but I do see that they have rates starting as low as 2.99% through April 17th, which is only a couple of weeks away from me filming this video. Couldn't see too much in the way of any seller concessions, incentive money that they would give to you, but normally they do offer some of that, so we can always figure that out together whenever the time comes. But here are their home plans for the 50-foot lots. Again, there's a lot here. If you want to see some more details before I scroll, please pause the video, but we are going to look at the available homes as well. So these 3 are complete with construction. Now, to see a Coventry home under $400,000 is something I haven't seen in quite a while. So the fact that they have a couple of them rather here for under $400,000 is pretty phenomenal to see, because Coventry Homes is one of those better builders in my opinion. So let's take a look at their 70-foot lot options as well. So here are their base pricing for their plans. All right, and then let's take a look at the quick move-in homes. They have a few more of the 70-foot lots that are available for move-in. So here you go. Lots of good options. They have way more than I thought compared to like the 50-foot lots. So, all right, so that is all I wanted to share with you there. So thanks again for sticking around on this much longer video than I anticipated. There's a lot of information I wanted to share with you here, but if you have any questions about any of these homes, whether it's the 2 model homes we saw, any of the other floor plans that are available for either sale or to build, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. And if you're thinking, hey, Megan's Landing is out in Castroville, I have no desire to be that far away. Both of these builders have several other communities all over San Antonio. Of course, they're going to be different pricing. So please reach out to me. I'd be happy to answer any questions that you have, and more importantly, schedule a time for us to meet and go look at some of these homes in person so that you can see them for yourself. So with that, if you haven't already, please make sure to like this video, give me that thumbs up. And while you're there, make sure to hit that subscribe button and tap the bell icon as well so that you'll be the first to see another home tour or learn about living right here in San Antonio, Texas and the surrounding areas. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you have an incredible day, and I can't wait to talk to you guys soon. Take care.